For those of you that just came in, happy Tuesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Middle of the week. If you didn't hear the news, LA County is in the red tier now. Purple's the worst. Red is the next worst. So it's still bad, but it's better. And that is one of the conditions to come back. So there is a possibility we could be coming back in April. We were talking about that earlier. Okay, so let's go over this problem. So the number one thing when you see a problem like this, and this is telling you that BNV, so if you look, BNV is this small, right? It's that small triangle, is similar to BRG. BRG is the large triangle. So one is on inside the other one, right? One is inside the other one. So it's really hard to see things like that. So the big thing you should do, the main thing you should do is separate them. So that's exactly what I did. I put BNV right here. And I put the big triangle right here without the little one inside of it. And then I labeled the sides. So this is 12. So I put 12 right here. This is 10. So I put 10 right here. This is 8. So I put 8 right here. And then for the big triangle, there really is nothing labeled here, but they do tell you right here. BR is 4x plus 7. So BR is 4x plus 7. And BG is 18. BG is 18. Okay, is everyone good here? This is the number one reason I wanted to show this, because when you have a triangle within a triangle, you want to separate them. You want to separate them to make sure that you can tell the difference. I wouldn't try to start marking things up, trying to look at this and this, because it gets confusing. Draw two separate triangles. That way you can see the small one. Now you can see it really easily. This is the small one. This is the large one, and they do that small first, large second. So we're going to do ratios that are small to large. So what do you see here? What do you see? What matches? What can we make as our proportion? So this is how I like to set up my proportion like this. Just put a blank proportion. And so let's see. I have this bottom one right here, right? This bottom one has an 8 and an 18. So that's purple, purple, pink, purple, pink. So I'm going to put this one first because it's small. So I'm going to put 8 first and then 18 on the bottom, right? Remember, these ratios are just comparing sides. The ratio is just a comparison of the two sides. So 8 over 18. And then I would put on the other ratio, I wouldn't do this side because that doesn't make any sense. Why would I do green, pink? Because it has a 10 right here, but this has nothing to do with this. This is my main concern because it has the X. So what matches here? Well, this is purple, purple, green. So I'm going to look at purple, green here. And I'm going to put the small one first, right? Because small one goes on top. So I'm going to put 12 on top. And then 4x plus 7 on the bottom. Okay, everyone good? Everyone? Yes, I see a yes. Good, good. Thank you. Someone said wait. Okay, I'll wait. Does it matter which order you do it? I mean, you could have, let's say if you're a rebel, you're like, mister, I'm going to do large over small. If you want to do large over small, okay. I mean, that's not the order they gave it to you. I always told you to look at the order they gave it to you, but you're not going to be wrong if you do large over small, as long as everything stays the same. Like if you did large over small, yours would look like this. 18 over 8, because large is on the top, equals 4x plus 7 over 12. Right? But I recommend not doing that. I recommend just sticking with what they told you. Now, someone told me, mister, in the chat, they're like, mister, what if I did this? Right? What if I did this? Yeah, that's the same thing, right? Yeah, same thing. It's the same thing. It's exactly the same thing, right? When you have two things equal, it doesn't matter which one's on which side, right? Doesn't matter which one's on which side. That's a good question, though. Because you're going to get the same thing when you do what? When you cross multiply. So let's cross multiply. This times this. Remember, and this is a group. When you have more than one thing in a numerator or denominator, put in parentheses. So we have 8 times that group, 4x plus 7, equals this times this. 18 times 12. Yeah? Okay, let's see. Hold on. Now, yesterday I had some people in fourth period say, Mister, I don't like to multiply things out. I like to keep this 18 times 12, 18 times 12, so that way when I divide later, I can just cross cancel. And if you're comfortable with cross canceling, great. But I'm not going to do it that way, okay? Just because cross canceling I know confuses some kids. Okay? Go ahead and use your handy dandy. Oh, wait, it didn't work. I'll do that again. Go ahead and use your handy dandy calculator. Right? So 18 times 12. 18 times 12 is 216 equals, let's distribute this 8, 32x plus 56, right? And then subtract 56 on both sides. And then 32x equals 216 minus 56 is 160. And then divide both sides by 32. And we get x equals 160 divided by 32 equals 5. And there you go. There you go. Okay. The hardest part here is understanding and seeing that there's two triangles here. Some of you have a hard time seeing two triangles in one picture like this. Okay, and I get it. It's a visual thing, right? So the best thing to do is to separate them. Draw this small triangle right here. Draw the large triangle right here in two separate triangles. That way you have, this is an easier picture to see because now you can see the matching pieces. Mister, you didn't show us how to get the matching pieces. Oh yeah, that's how we always do it, right? First one is purple, second one is green, third one is pink. They always give it to you. Your similarity statement is always giving it to you in the order that things match. That's how, and then I colored it here so I could know pink, purple, pink, purple. These are the matching sides. Purple, green, purple, green. You can instantly see these matching sides. Those colors make you instantly see. Before I taught showing colors like this, I had a lot of kids confused on which sides match with which sides. The colors make it so much easier for so many kids. If it's not making it easier for you, I'm sorry. Okay, are there any questions on this? Any questions on this? All right, so here's what I'm going to do. We're going to work on our classwork. Mister, where's the classwork? It's over here. Let me show you. Did my screen go black? It did. There we go. Go to Schoology. Go to our course. Go to week 9. And then you'll see classwork. Now, when you open this, right next to view, if you're opening it on Chrome, this is on my iPad, so it doesn't show it, but if you're opening it on Chrome, right next to view, it just said open with Cami. You can use Cami to do this, or you can just do your work on a sheet of paper, and then that's what you're going to turn in. Yes, this is an assignment. It's due by tonight. Do as much as you can in class. Okay, do as much. We have 20 minutes still in class. So I'm going to open up some breakout rooms. And then if you want to go in a breakout room, you can. Okay. If you want to go work with somebody inside a breakout room, you can, but you don't have to. And if you have any questions, please let me know.